yourself. Say a little bit of yourself, because nobody really knows who you are.
I'm Doublelift. I just learned the ropes. And I don't know, there's really not much to say.
Somehow manages to land! Penta-kill! Penta-kill!
CLG North America!
Yeah, I just got to give the League of Legends.
So, Reckless underneath the turret, can Doublelift get it underneath the fountain? He gets the pentakill.
Really? Yes. Did you, I hear that you were in Sweden recently?
No.
No? No Sweden?
If we would have taken first if I was there. That was my double.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah. Is this your card?
Yeah. Oh my god!
I learned all the basic sleight of hands, and you combine them to do an actual card trick. And the most basic one is the double lift. Okay, so this is how you perform a double lift. You show somebody their card, it's on top, you take that card and you put it in the middle of the deck, and you just tap the deck and it's back on top. That's like the staple of card magic, essentially, and that's how I got my name.
Ready?
Wow.
And that's why he's the #1 blitz. Rocket ship.
Wow.
That's just mean.
Before it was exploded, even though he had only maybe like 1.5 bars of health, he was able to throw a heal on himself, help take out that the kill there, and yeah, now.
Doublelift coming in, he's like, I'm gonna take you guys out. I am Garen Demacio. Oh, dude, he just took the wrench on and got him. Is he gonna get away? No, he's not gonna get away. Oh my god, is he gonna get away? Oh my god, you got to be kidding me. Doublelift is a freaking boss, man.
Of each other, not knowing it right now on either side of those bushes. There will be a nice jungle invasion, however, coming from the hands of Fnatic. They're being very aggressive on this one. I don't know if the other team knows this. It looks like they could walk right into him. Lee Sin could be the first one here. Doublelift walking right into the bush. He will face check this, and he could be going down. He is absolutely going down. Wow. The first hill to come out before a minute of the game, and Fnatic starts this one off, letting Epic Gaming know that they are ready to play in this one. And no, they're still standing there. Who wants next? Yeah. Who wants to go in the bush next?
Let's go again. Let's go again. We're ready. Yeah, they talked to me about the level 1 fights. I asked them, does Europe just not do level 1 fights? They were like, it depends. We look at the composition, and literally, Shushi said to me, if we have Taric and Alistair, we're always going to go for a level 1 fight. And there you go, gentlemen.
I've seen it in a game, and look at that, leaving the last one. That means that the red buff will not respawn in the amount of time it usually does. They're going to have to take that down, and Amumu is going to be even more sad. And we're going to see going down towards bottom. What is going on here? Soraka in the bush. Dyrus not seeing where everybody's coming from. The Dazzle coming out of the hands of Taric. Actually, he goes on to Doublelift. Doublelift possibly going down in a matter of 2 minutes, and twice in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Doublelift has fallen and is now gray screened again, waiting to get back in the match. Soraka was kind of waiting there like, come on, Doublelift, let's get out of here, man. But she was out of there by herself, and we are going to see a very good gameplay by Fnatic so far. 2 up, 3 minutes into the game.
With Corky, Dan Din on Nunu. We also have Big Fat GG playing Annie. We saw him go mid last time. We'll see how they switch that up. St. Vicious and Alistar, or St. Vicious and Kobe 24 with both bottom. The double stun, double heal lane. I call that the aggravating lane, or the throw your mouse against the wall and have to buy a new one or something.
Look at this. Chester and Kobe 24 are just rocking the bottom lane right at the start. But they have a 4-man bottom.
4-man bush trap.
Yeah, and yeah, Jonna and Vane are going to be going through there, so...
How they act on this right now, coming out. Looks like she actually is going straight for it. Whoa! Melted down. And yes, could have done it, but not happening. I think that was like the fastest kill I've seen. Not one has been taken down. Corky up top. Could be pinched in here by Malzahar and Annie up top. We're going to see what they can do. Tibbers gets dropped right onto Westrice, and he goes down quickly.
And Ash, see Dyrus rocking the 87 CS. Ash rocking 66 and no kills, so Dyrus is definitely farther ahead. Probably just saving up for that PS sword.
Ash and Taric on the bottom are going to be pushed back to the turret. The Nevermore just missing. Forced to flash out and blow his summoner spell.
Lame though. Chouster not in good shape. Dyrus pushing on, and yeah, he will not be able to be saved by St. Vicious. St. Vicious taking tons of damage still. Flashes back, I don't know why. And yeah, he just dropped really hard. And here we go. See what they got. Nunu looping around the bottom side. Ashura comes in. It will land. Doublelift in the face. Hotshot GG playing way too aggressively. Had to burn the flash. That was really silly of him to walk that far out. And they're going for Dan Din. And he's going to drop for it. And the Annie-Stun comes out. The giant heal from Jonna actually going to keep him alive. No, it will not. They're going to pick these up right away. Dyrus playing the offense game, but that might not matter. Looks like Big Fat GG will drop down to burning, but they still picked up quite a couple kills here. Looks like, no, EG has turned it around for themselves, and they've actually only lost one, and they've picked up 3 now. EG, I thought, were in a really bad way.
Right now, and the only turret standing on the outside for CLG is the one they are fighting at right now. As St. Vicious tries to get out of that one, gets pushed out by a Condemn from, that was Vane. Dyrus trying to do some damage. It looks like Nunu will go down in this fight, and he does fall to the hands of Chouster, doing a lot of damage. There is the Vane catch right there. You cannot be evasive with a Vane on your attack. Dyrus going down, but he takes down St. Vicious. Up with the Guardian. Looks like he will be able to take down one as well. No, Westrice taking down Alistair. Kobe falls. Also able to shred through Ash with his Gatling gun. This top turret is falling, and it looks like they have enough minions to take on this inner Nexus turret. One is down. The second one is down. And after another replay, GG is able to continue what they did the first time.
Yep. And it's really unfortunate right there. You saw that Channel Control walk right over her head. Chouster tried to time the revive on Dyrus, and he was about a quarter of a second too early. And they would have gotten the kill. I don't know if they would have won the game anyway, but they would have probably survived that push. Would have killed Vane, because Vane killed just Ash, just face tanked him and barely survived killing Ash. They would have gotten quite a bit farther. So Epic Gaming will move on 2-1 over Counter Logic Gaming. Thankfully, no real DC issues this time around. And Epic wins 2-1 again. So we're going to move on. Let's go ahead and grab the brackets. And we're going to move on towards seeing, let's see. So we saw Rock Solid versus Oh God Bears. That went 2-0. Still limited for Complexity, Game 1, Game 2. And yeah, I just have these like blank template screens right here. Let me just sort of fill in some of these. Even though, yeah, I don't know. Just going to fill in these for now. This was Complexity, right? Yeah. Fill in some of these graphs. Gonna go ahead and go for, I think we want to see,
Doublelift is a competitor with incredible drive. Starting from when he was sleeping on Travis Gafford's couch just because he was following his dream.
My parents, they didn't approve of how much I like to play games, and they definitely didn't approve of my choice of like, oh, I want to try being a professional player. So we got into an argument, then they kicked me out of the house, and I made a Reddit thread on the League of Legends online community. And I said, I'm homeless now, and I'm looking for advice or support.
I reached out to him and said, hey, you know, you can come crash at my place for a little bit. And we hit it off really, really quick.
Doublelift, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna pick up my car, Dad.
Are you excited about this?
Well, it's gonna take a long time. Also, I don't know, dude. Like, what if the car sucks? I'm scared. You guys have to be, like, real parents.
Yeah? Okay. Kelby, I know you didn't do your hair, but, are you looking forward to this?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm looking forward to see this car that Peter has scoped out with no knowledge of cars or how they work or anything.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did you not assist him with this?
Well, so far he's responded to me with like 2 to 3 word answers over text. And in his Craigslist ad, he said there's no problems, and I have a Carfax printed out. What if it's just like a piece of paper that he scribbled on or something, dude? Well, you know, if you've got the Carfax, that thing is guaranteed legit to go. Wait, really? Yeah, for sure.
Peter, what is happening right now?
Damn, the sun is shining in my eye.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Other
much.
than that, where are we going? I'm returning you from whence you came.
Exactly. Travis got tired of me, so he's taking me back to my parents' place.
So how long has it been since you were at last home?
2.5 years. But it was the Lunar Festival 4 days ago or something like that, and I wanted to eat mooncakes. Also, it's just a good time to go back see my family, because I haven't seen them forever. I'm pretty much over it. Still kind of bitter, but not that bitter, you know? Like, it's good. It's good timing.
There you go.
Yeah, Travis is nice. He's driving me.
It feels kind of like, because I guess for people that aren't aware, like 2.5 years ago, I drove down to just south of Irvine to pick you up.
My arm is tired.
I drove just south of Irvine to pick you up, and now it's kind of like poignant to return you back. You can switch your hand.
Oh yeah.
Like
culture.
Okay, there you go.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah, that's why I don't know. I think it kind of just made sense to do that. Anyway, let's talk about this. So what are your thoughts going into this? Is it kind of a weird feeling?
No, not really. Like, I already know what my parents, because they email me a lot, and sometimes I replied. I know they wanted me to come back, like, for a while, but I'm too busy. I was super busy, actually, just, like, focused on doing whatever. But now, like, I'm not on season, or it's an off season, so I need to practice as much, and I was really bitter before, but now I'm not that, you know, I got over it.
Yeah. Does it seem like they're excited to see you?
Yeah, they're obviously, because I'm Jesus. No, my parents, like, obviously they want to see their son. They haven't seen in 2.5 years. I'm not that excited. Like, I want to see them, but not like that much. It's more just for them than for me, because it's probably fucked up that they don't see their sons so long. But I don't care too much. Like, I'm not really big on family.
Yeah. Do you think that it'll be a good experience for you?
It'll be alright. I'm just gonna be there for like 5 or 6 hours. 5 hours probably.
I know, but I just mean, do you think that seeing your family again will be like a good experience for you, even if it's just for a short time? I'm not talking about the event itself so much as just like the actual.
Yeah, it'll probably give them closure. Like, I don't really care. I already know what they think. Like, they're just happy that I'm successful and they want to see me. Like, I don't really. Sounds fucked up. Like, I already know what's up with them. Like, I don't need to fucking see them to know. They're just doing the same old shit.
Yeah.
They're just working, and like maybe I can see how much older they look. I barely even remember what they look like, honestly. They just look old and Asian.
I see. I can tell you put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think even if they're still doing the same thing, you don't know if you don't think it'll be worth it to sort of catch up with them and sort of hear what's happening in their lives, even if it's, not as exciting as what's happening in yours?
They're doing the same shit for 2.5. They've been doing the same shit since I was born, dude. They just work, and my dad he's like wants to start his own business, but he always fails. And I don't know. The only exciting stuff would be hanging out with my brother. And my little brother, he's 10. I haven't seen him in a long time. I know he's hella fat and awkward.
I mean, I've seen some pictures of you from.
Yeah, no, he's like little mini me, except he won't be a pro gamer. So I gotta
Are you
tell
sure
him.
he won't be a pro gamer?
Yeah, he's pretty bad. I was better than him at his age.
Maybe you can step it up.
Yeah, I can either motivate him or try to tell him to be more social.
One of the two, because you can either go like the Doublelift path where you play video games, or you can go the Travis path where you like talk to people.
No, but my older brother is like he is a good example because he plays games for fun, but he's still social and he has a girl. He has a fiance.
Okay.
I'm pretty fucking tired. It's like midnight.
It's actually 12:30. So, what did we learn today? No. Okay, so I picked you up from your parents' place, and you were there for what, like 4.5 hours, 5 hours?
Yeah, it was that long. I just had dinner.
6:30 to 11.
Yeah, I just had dinner and hung out for a bit, took a walk.
So, what happened?
Not much. Kind of just went home, ate dinner. It's nice to speak Shanghainese to my parents because it's like a very sing-songy language, and when you're happy, or because they're really excited, it was pretty fun. I just talked to them about what's going on. I told them what's going on with me, and then they don't really understand League of Legends, but they watch my stuff anyways. And what else was there? Yeah, dinner was really good. Obviously, they like overcooked everything. Damn, your angling sucks, dude.
What's the better angling?
Whatever. Yeah, this is perfect now. Oh my god. Mostly just hung out with my brother and caught up with him because we have a lot more in common. My parents are hella old, and my little brother is really fat and awkward, and he doesn't talk at all. Just like me when I was his age, but he's way more fat.
I don't know. I've seen some pictures of you.
No, he's like really, really fat. He needs like a leading figure in his life to like get his shit back together, but I'm too busy.
Well, that's nice of you. That's kind. Good looking out for your family.
Well, my brother lives home. I don't know why he can't just help him out. I told him. Help him out because he's hella fat and awkward.
So, did you guys talk about your gaming career? You said that they watch your stuff, so they're proud of you?
I watched a bit, or they watched like a bit of the game. They mostly just watch the interviews and stuff. So, yeah, I guess they're proud. They kind of know that I'm a big deal. And they're mostly just happy that I'm making money. They mostly just care about success and money. They don't really, you know, it doesn't really matter what I'm doing as long as I'm successful and making a lot of money to them. That's all that matters.
They told me when I showed up that they watch my interviews with you on GameSpot. Which is pretty cool.
Just kidding, yeah. No, I think my mom does.
Yeah, she knew.
I think my mom does.
She said we seem friendly in those interviews, which is strange because I don't feel like we've ever conveyed friendship in those. What if that wasn't your hand?
Yeah, what if that was just somebody else's hand?
Yeah, it's like, oh, by the way,
yeah,
there's a couple other people here.
Yeah, it's like zooms out and there's like 7 guys in like panties.
Well, okay, I wasn't gonna go with the guys thing. I thought it would have been, you know, kind of fun to.
Well, the secret's out.
Implying.
Yeah. I looked at people like Hotshot GG at the time, and I was like, this guy's making it work. I guess I just really wanted to make that dream a reality.
He was like a star player mechanically. His blitzcrank was just amazing, and he ended up, you know, surprising the world and showing the world that he was one of the best.
Back then, it was just really nice to, everyone just knew. It wasn't like an argued point, like, oh, maybe this guy's like a contender. Like, no, I was just the best.
Him and Chaucer were, you know, they were probably the best bottom lane in the world. So all our team had to do was play accordingly, and we would win.
I went from a nobody to somebody who had people talking about me on Reddit. When I finally got that spotlight, I just made sure, like, wow, I'm not gonna waste this. And you know, there's people out there who actually want to see me succeed and saying really nice things about me. If I let those guys down, then that's like all I got. I miss that feeling, and I miss being just like the undisputed top. I just want to get back to that point now.
Doublelift has grown a lot in the sense that he's starting to realize that it doesn't always revolve around him.
To be honest, like, I haven't been a good team player for pretty much my whole career. I play really selfish. I used to be the solo split push AD carry, funnel me all the farm, funnel me all the kills, and I'll just 1v5. In Season 2, it was really easy for one really dominant player, a superstar, to just straight up carry the team.
Nexus turrets are falling 34 minutes into the game. A clean sweep on Counter Logic Gaming after the boot camp in Korea. It's not going to be enough to stop Curse.
I always do everything I can to make sure I show up when it matters. But in that series, like, I didn't show up. Ever since I've been a pro, it's just like lose, 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 lose. I've never gotten first in any LAN in my whole career. Slowly, we just placed worse and worse and worse. And I feel like the catalyst for all that change might have been me. I don't know exactly what it is, what I'm doing wrong, but it definitely went through my head, you know, that maybe I'm the reason why we suck. I was just walking around PAX, and that was definitely like probably one of the biggest lows of my career. And then fans will come up and say something like, hey, you know, I know you guys lost, but no matter what, Season 5, Season 10, like, I'll always be a CLG fan and I'll always support you guys. We still got fans like that. and that's what really matters. I've gotten team offers from pretty much everyone, and no matter how much they were willing to pay me, no matter what the roster is looking like, no matter if we're, you know, 1st place or 8th place, I'll pretty much always stick with CLG. I went from nobody, just a nerd, just like somebody who didn't have any friends or any skills, to who I am now because of CLG.
To me, it means a lot that Doublelift actually treats, you know, CLG as his family and not just, you know, as an organization. I really want Doublelift to finally succeed. Like, I know he's capable of it. He can, you know, bring CLG to a 1st place.
I could have put in a lot more work to help my team instead of just selfishly playing for myself. I'm not gonna like spend my whole career losing on CLG and then just like peace out. You know, I wanna make sure that CLG wins before I leave. I just wanna say, on this time, I was on the best team. And nobody can dispute it, because here's the trophy. For as long as League is alive, I'll be in the League scene. This is the first game that I really love. I put so much time into the game, and it's like the only game that's ever kind of reciprocated and give me something back. This is the game that changed my life. Every other game I just played for fun, but this is a game that actually did something.
Mid. Game 1 is about to go live. Head over to Twitter and share your predictions. Tweet hashtag CLG win or hashtag TSM win.
See TSM as they try and rotate through their own jungle. We've got a double KO in the AD carries in the bottom lane there.
Chomper's down. Oh my word, he may be able to take out Doublelift. Oh! You have to be absolutely kidding me. Pobelter's by himself on the back line and is forced to flash out. Oh! That's going to be a reset. Here comes Doublelift. Will they be able to get in? Zanya's down. Bjergsen, Pobelter 1v1. Chaos Storm reigns on that parade. It was a tough fight to win for Bjergsen, and Pobelter comes out on top. Now for a few summoners to get into the right position, to be in the right spot. That kill going to them, but Dyrus has also fallen. That's going to be Pobelter going down. Way too close now for CLG. Triple kill for Turtle. Looking for the Quadra. Not going to get it that time. It's a triple for Doublelift. He's looking for Bjergsen.
Gas! And that is the game! God!
Or it's something they may not even need to go for. They're not onto the turret just yet. They're actually going for more kills still with the arrow down. They give a little assurance to Team Solo Mid that they can hang out for a bit. Smithy does have the chrono break to get into a good situation, but his Shadow's now still inside, so he can fight. Afro move, going salami, tanking that turret. He knows he goes down. He's letting the team fight, just tanking the turret completely, knowing Counter Logic Gaming is stronger. The double kill, the triple kill now coming in for Pobelter. Doublelift's gonna clean one up. 40 seconds on the clock, boys.
And the faithful shall be rewarded. CLG take the inhibitor. They're gonna take the Nexus turrets, and they're gonna take a trip to Worlds.
This is gonna be it. Counter Logic Gaming fighting every season since there has been one, and now taking down Team Solo Mid at Madison Square Garden to be your 2015 Summer Split champions.
A well-earned trio by CLG. They crafted the team compositions, they stepped up to the pressure, and they executed time and time again when it mattered. Huge kill scores in these games against TSM. They fought early and often, and they don't drop a single game throughout the playoffs.
Absolutely crazy. 3-0. Counter Logic Gaming over Team Solo Mid. And Counter Logic Gaming is your 2015 North American Summer Split champion. Something they have wanted for so long, and you know what? It's something the fans wanted for a long time as well, so I'm sure they're happy to give it to them.
Just going back throughout LCS history, all the times that CLG has been hyped up going into the playoffs and then just fallen flat on their face, you almost never thought this moment would come. But it just happened. 3-0 against TSM.
And it was due to contributions from every single member on the team.
Every bit of it.
And there's the trophy.
A lot of hard work these guys put in to get here today. Every split would start to drown out towards the end.
this one started to go uphill, and you know what? They went to the top.
Also to come to New York in Madison Square Garden and have by far their best playoff performance ever. X-Smithy, no memes for this one.
Nope.
Other than great Echo and Gragas ultimates throughout.
Absolutely.
Doesn't have a good ring
ridiculous.
to it, so it's not going to catch on, but it's still impressive.
Yeah, you're going to need some work on that, Jack.
Doublelift getting his chance at Worlds. The supporting staff of Counter Logic Gaming, coaches, analysts, and the like, all part of this win right here. Fantastically played by the team.
How does it feel to be sitting up here on the stage knowing that you are now an LCS champion?
This is probably the best day of my life. Right next to when I chose to become a pro player. Today is just, I don't know how to say it. It's just amazing. And I just want to say that, you know, there's been times in my career where even I don't believe in myself and everyone's telling me I should quit, I'm washed up and I'll never win anything, and that's just like a running joke. And it was these guys. It was these guys who made me keep going and believed in me. So I love you guys.
It just feels freaking amazing. Like, I have to be honest, like, it's just, we've all been losers, you know? We've been pros, like, all of us have been pros for like 2 or 3 years, and we've all been through relegations, but we haven't really like won anything, you know? And to like finally come up and be like, all right, we're done being losers, like we're gonna play like a team. And that's what I feel like on CLG right now. I feel like we're a team. And that's the first time that I can say that in my pro career, that we're actually playing like a team. I think that we're the first team in NA that will actually make a difference at Worlds. I think we can actually win the whole thing.
There you have it, there you have it. Going through those peaks and valleys together. Smithy, can you speak to a little bit of what Zion is pointing at in terms of the teamwork and how you guys went from being a team that at one point was almost relegated to winning the summer split?
Well, mainly it was because of everyone's wants.
The mic up a little.
Oh, everyone was willing to improve in our team, so I think that's the main impact that happened to us. And half of it is the coaching staff that we have, like Chris, Tony, like they did a lot for us, like a lot. So I think we can give it credit to them. We'll see.
You can see the emotion on the stage when they took the stage with you guys, how close you are as an organization. Now I'm coming to you, Pobelter. Your first playoffs ever, and you are a champion, right? There you have it right there. You know, it was pointed out at some point during the broadcast today that people, you know, always point to potential when they look at CLG. And for so long, people looked at you as an individual with having so much potential, and you fulfilled that potential. So what does this championship mean to you?
So I was actually on a team that was relegated last split. Before that, I was on a team that went to relegations every split before today. My personal record for CSM was 0-12. So it just feels like, I feel like I just beat the final boss of North America, you know, in front of like however many people this is, and it just feels really, really good.
That's fabulous to hear. Lastly, Aframu, coming to you. I want to talk about these people out here, the fans of CLG, the people that have been with CLG, both old and new, those who have been there for the entire ride, and those who have jumped, you know, over to that camp recently or from whenever. What have they done? How have they helped you guys in your fight to push for the title?
I think pretty sure all of us read CLG Gaming on Reddit, or CLG subreddit. So we always pay attention to what people say about us, good or bad. And it really, gives us a lot of motivation, especially to prove the naysayers wrong a lot. And also, it definitely feels good to give back to the fans that have been with us for so long.
All right, now I want to take a brief opportunity to kind of jump into this series. I want to get your thoughts on how this series actually played out, as it was a 3-0, so I imagine that feels great. Touching on individual performances, though, expectations coming in and the way you went. So Zion, I am going to start back down here with you. You played phenomenally across the games in this series. Some fantastic plays, Yasso and Anar, fantastic Anar play, peeling for the back line. You said you wanted to perform as a champion. Against Dyrus, a veteran, a person who's been at the top for so long.